Hello, girls, and welcome back. And welcome to a part 2 from the previous video. Okay, so this video is going to be talking about a brand newer shop, but I think that would be perfect for the next AC game should be getting. Yes. Yeah. So, what is that new shop going to be? Well, I'm thinking it should be more like this. By the way, Nook's Cranny, it's not going to be a thing anymore. No. Because it won't be called that. No. Because of the fact that they will be closed for good. Yes. Because of another fact that that we, the players, will be in charge of Nook's Cranny. Yes. Oh yes. We, the players, become as owners of the Nook's Cranny. Yeah. So that way, we will be the ones to build all of the furnitures. Yes, all the furnitures. And also all the other things too that the Nook's Cranny did had. Yeah, but a lot much more than that. Yeah. So that way, it will be opened for a newer way for crafting. Yes. Oh yes. Yeah. So that way, we can always to keep on crafting. Constantly. Yeah. Oh yeah. There will be no end to the crafting. Really. Yeah. But the thing is that when we give Timmy those furnitures, he will be the one to put them up on for sale for us. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So that way we will be the ones to be getting the bells. Yes. The hard-earned bells. Yeah. So that way we can become even more richer than we are now. Yeah. Plus also, whoever is needing for anything, they will always go to Timmy Nook for all their desires, needs. Yes. So that way, we don't really need to use Nookazon at all. No. Not one bit. Nope. Because all those stuff that Nookazon did had is going to be in our Nook phones. Yes. So that way, we can be able to gain the help from there. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why we need to have the internet on at all times. Yes. And it'll be heavier on the multiplayer, like through the Nook phones too. Yeah. So that way, we can be able to call each other from our Nook phones. Yeah. And we can be able to pick out selected words instead of actually typing it out on the all button keyboard. Yeah. Yeah. So we can be able to choose our own words. Yes. Instead of actually typing it. Yeah. And those words will also be in our Nook phones as well too. So that way we can be able to talk to each other through our Nook phones. Yep. But also, if we do want to chat for real, we can still do that. Yeah. All we have to do is just to go into our Nook phone settings and to put on a function on that. So that way, we can be able to talk to anyone from in-game whenever we are in the game. Yeah. So that way, we can be able to talk to anyone, like just like how we are now. Yeah. Yeah. And also, there's another thing too. What about, like, you know, like how we are like always like in game constantly? And we also like to do our, like we also manage our YouTube channels, like from how we are now. Well, what about if we could do that, like from in-game itself? Yeah. And we can be able to turn on a function like on our games. So that way we can be able to always be able to interact to all in-game items, to every single one. Yeah. And also, the bulk crafting will be even hot, and the bulk crafting will be a little more, will be like even more than it is now. Yeah. So that way, because that will be upgraded. Like, let's say we want to make 5 items all at once, or 10 items all at once, or more. Like that. If you want to do that, we can be able to also be able to put a function on, like when we are, put a function on, like when we are in the crafting, when we are into the crafting. Yeah. So that way we can be able to become even more faster at work. Yeah. Like when crafting. Yeah. And also another thing is that if we want to get more DIY recipes, well, it will come like for bundles. Yeah. It will come in as for bundles. Yes. But also it will come in like to our mailboxes. Yeah. Like from in-game. Yeah. So that way, we can be able to always to gain for a lot much more on the DIY recipes. Yes. And also, we should be given like a book. So that way we can restore all of our DIY recipes. We can restore them all. Yep. Like instead of like using the storage shed, instead of using that. Yeah. Because the storage shed is good, yes. We can still use it, yeah. But for other things, yeah. Like for gaining, like for going to our old previous tools that we did use from before. Like when we are in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah. So that way we can be able to extend on the tools as well too, and to make those to be even more stronger. The more stronger the tools are, the more longer the durability will be, and will be a lot more lesser on the breaking. Yeah. Yeah. And also, there's more. Yes, more. Like if we wanna move to another island, we can use that tool that they gave us. Yeah. But when we do that, before we do that, we can be able to pack up all our stuff up, like from in-game. Yeah. And to bring it along with us. Like to pack it into the couple boxes that we have made before. Yeah. So that way, we can be able to bring it along with us. So that way, when we all do go over to a newer island, it will already be shipped. So that way, it will already be shipped over to the new island already. Yep. Yeah, because it will have the stamp on it, saying going over to newer island. Yep. Oh yeah. And we will also should have the ability to instantly to give the new island a new name. Yeah, like right away on the boxes. Yeah, and also it will also already be made. Yeah. So once the name is set for the new island, it will be on the boxes that will be going over to that island. Yeah. Yep. So that way we can still use all the other stuff. Yeah. But we can go to transfer it all over to the newer island. Yeah. I do have more newer ideas like this. I do, yes. But if you want to know more, let me know down below. Yeah. And I'll be saying more later, maybe. In the next video, maybe. Or if you want to know more, do give a comment down below so you can be able to get to know more of what I think the next game should be getting. Yep. And I'll be seeing y'all later with newer content. Yeah. I'll be seeing you until then. I'll be seeing ya.